Niniola was a beautiful girl who lived with her parents in a village called Oriokbe. They had many children, and it was hard for them to take care of all of them. Niniola's parents decided to send her to live with her auntie in the city, hoping that she would get a better life. Niniola's auntie, Mrs. Bola, who had a very good job that pays her a lot of money. She was always busy and hardly had time for Niniola or even her own son. Niniola's uncle, Mr. Adebayo, didn't have a job and stayed at home all day. Niniola was only 11 years old at the time, but she had to take care of the house and cook for everyone. One day, when Niniola came back from school, her uncle called her to clean his room. When she went in, he locked the door and touched her small growing bobby. Niniola was very scared and asked him, "What are you doing, uncle?" He said he just liked her, but Niniola knew that was not true. At a point, he pushed her on the bed and forced himself on her, and Niniola cried out for help with her stained clothes. Her uncle threatened her, saying, "If you tell your auntie, I will unalive you." Niniola was very scared and sad. She didn't know what to do. Her uncle kept forcing himself on her repeatedly, and she felt like she was all alone. One night, she couldn't take it anymore. She packed her bags and ran away from the house, not knowing where she was going. She was all alone in the dark street, crying and scared. As she walked, she saw a big car coming towards her. It was a woman driving a Range Rover. She stopped the car and asked Niniola where she was going and where her parents were. Niniola was still crying and couldn't say a word. The woman got out of the car and took Niniola inside. She drove her home, gave her food to eat and water to drink and to bathe as well. Niniola started to feel a little better. The woman asked Niniola again what had happened to her. Niniola told her everything about her uncle and how he had been sleeping with her forcefully. The woman was so angry and promised Niniola that she would help her. The next day, the woman called the police and they went to Niniola's auntie's house. They arrested Niniola's uncle and her auntie was informed immediately. She came home and was very sorry for what had happened. She thanked the woman for helping Niniola and promised to take better care of her henceforth. Niniola was finally saved and she was very grateful to the woman who had helped her. She realized that she didn't have to face her problems alone and that there were kind people in the world who would help her. Niniola started a new life with her auntie who had promised to take better care of her. She went back to school and started to forget about the bad things that had happened to her. She knew that she would always be grateful to the woman who had saved her. Years went by and Niniola grew up to be a strong and confident young woman. She never forgot about the woman who had helped her and always tried to help others in need. She often organized a seminar educating parents to always give birth to the number of children they can take good care of and look out for as well. And also for the children not to keep things like forceful entry to themselves. As Niniola grew older, she began to think about her future and what she wanted to achieve in life. She knew that she wanted to help others, just like the woman who had helped her. After completing her studies in the university, Niniola started working as a social worker, helping children and family in need. She was very good at her job and soon became known for her kindness and dedication. One day, Niniola received a call from the woman who had helped her years ago. The woman told Niniola, "Niniola, I'm so proud of you and all that you have achieved." She also told Niniola that she wanted to see her again and thank her for making her proud. Niniola was overjoyed to hear that from the woman and couldn't wait to see her again. They rearranged to meet at a restaurant, and when Niniola saw the woman, she was overwhelmed with emotion. She hugged the woman tightly and thanked her for changing her life. What lesson did you learn from this short story? Let's hear you in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the story. And don't forget to like, share, and comment, and also subscribe to this channel. Turn on your bell notification so you get notified when an amazing story like this drops. See you in the next video.